Okay, so here we go. I'm going to start with where I ended off my last video, is with the bear. And there's a little guy, you can see his nose. Hopefully you can tell that's a bear. And then there's this moon from two different dimensions, obviously, or parallel worlds. They're rushing together to make one new, more perfect. So all the cream of the crop, the best ones from all the dimensions, basically kind of rushing together to make a new, better realm, because all the crappy ones are floating below and not coming back. So there are so many good people in each dimension. They've had to slowly merge, making all these Mandela effects. This one has got a lot of symbols in it, but I can't remember what most of them mean. But I think they go, I break them down in each picture coming up. So this is the main big picture, and it should be a lot of breakdowns, close-ups coming up of this one, hopefully. Yeah, so this one is a little cup, it looks like, and a rose, cup and a rose, and a little girl, this flower. Not sure what that means. I think it just kind of like means like representing your sovereignty. Like each person is sovereign no matter what. So if they want to make a family think they're special just because their name or their DNA or their blood type, this is supposed to mean no, everybody's special. Every single person born is all about your integrity and your motives and your intentions. And so this is the top of that picture. I'm trying to look at the symbols in here. I think this one I'm going to have to do a whole video about, probably. So this up here looks kind of like, if I was going to interpret it, because the way I think this is kind of like bringing back dancing and joy, and trying to send that back out, because that's what helps us connect. And this is kind of like the Eagle Man, Freedom Man, and he's offering you your wings of freedom, your own little wings. So, and I can't remember what this was. Kind of like, it looks like a UFO, or maybe it's another flower of some kind, but yeah, I'm pretty sure from what my intentions have always been to get like a potluck society going on, where everyone's more into singing and dancing, because those things unite people. And so I think this is supposed to a representation of joy, and that's what her thought intentions are going out, like send that joy out for sure. Yeah, so that's what I'm pretty sure my intention for that one was. Okay, this one is this is the female and the male looking, guarding on both sides, kind of like that Trinity 5D picture I did. This is the female, like the spirit, and the male is protecting that in the physical. So male's like the physical force, and the female's like the spiritual force. So he's the protector, looking on all sides and watching out for her, because she's supposed to be free to be silly and bring out lots of joy and beauty and decorating and all that kinds of stuff. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure that what this is supposed to represent in this picture. And if any people that do light language want to interpret this stuff, probably have a way better job than me. Because like a bunch I did before, oh yeah, we've already seen this one. People who are separated from each other, like separate groups, did their own interpretations a couple years ago. A couple of years ago, and they all came up with, they're pretty they're pretty consistent in their interpretations, so I'd rather let a bunch of people interpret things and then see what they come up with, because they're usually consistent with each other. That's just an elf. Oops, I'm pointing with my hand instead of the pointer. It's just like an elephant and a dog and a dragon, I think. I hope this is almost over. I'm getting bored of these now, but this is obviously just one little puppy. And a bunch of birds. Again, just trying to get back to the joy part, because if we focus on that instead of all the baloney, then that's what we're gonna test, right? Let's see what's next. Yeah, there's some fairy girls down there, and they're opening, pointing the way down the Rainbow Bridge. And there's some birds there, and some fish, and there's some sort of golden the end of the Rainbow Bridge there. I think that's just supposed to represent like reward. I don't think it's supposed to be any kind of idol, because otherwise I scribbled over his face. But yeah, there's just some girls, and there's other people in the bubbles floating up. So I don't really know what to say about that one. Kind of, again, your own interpretation with this one. I pressed the button. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is another take on that Trinity one. It just showed better. There's a little cat and the little boy, and there's the torch, the flame of love that keeps family together. And there's the mom, the spirit, and there's the dad. He's got guard on both sides of the family. Yeah. It's kind of what my intention was with that, I think. Let's see what this one is. I don't know about that one. I think it's just playing with the colors. Nothing really coming to me. I saw some music notes in there, but not much really coming to me about that one. Or this one. I think sometimes I was just bored and really not inspired, but just playing with the colors. So these ones are the kind of ones I'd probably download it and go back and do something better. This one, there's like a tiny little girl there. Doop, doop, doop. Tiny, teeny little ballerina dancer or something. And that's just the light sending out music, so hopefully people are attracted to the fun, because that will help us move out of this slump. Not distracting kind of fun, but like wholesome. Wholesome done. Oh, let's see this here. They kicked out the bad dragons, hurled them down to earth. That does not make all dragons bad. That only makes the ones who got kicked out bad. The good ones are still at home. Quit lumping them all in the same category. Oh, I gotta end that video, because it's gonna cut me off. But thanks for watching. Love from Mellisa Mouse. I'll continue on in the next video.